Hey, and welcome to the opening of the 15th and 16th booster pack from the Ikoria booster box from Magic the Gathering. I've had a little pause between the videos here. I had a kind of a personal hiatus, but I am back now. So let's get into opening some packs. Let's get the two packs out here and let's get those cracking. So, I've been out opening a lot of Ikoria lately, so I am wondering if I'm going to get any duplications. Any duplications of the cards, or if I'm going to get some new cards. So let's see what we have for the first pack. All right, we have the Wilt, a green common instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and it has cycling for 2, where you can discard this card and draw a card for 2 mana. Then we have the Keepsafe, a blue instant common, counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, and you get to draw a card. Pretty cool counter spell there. Then we have Forbidden Friendship, a red common sorcery that create a 1/1 red dinosaur creature token with haste and 1 white human soldier token. So pretty nice for a kind of a ramp deck there. Not the mana ramp, but just small creatures. Then we have a white common, a tiger. We have the Savai Sabertooth. It is a 3/1 white cat. And then we have a black common, a insect, the durable coil bug. So for 4 and 1 black, you can also return durable coil bug from the graveyard to your hand. So pretty cool that you can get that back from the graveyard. Then we have the Flycatcher Garafid, a green common creature and antelope lizard. Flycatcher Garafid enters the battlefield with your choice of a vigilant counter or a reach counter on it. So pretty cool for a counter deck there. Then we have another green common creature, a beast this time. We have the Migratory Great Horn. So it has mutate, pretty cool new effect. If you cast this spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all the abilities from under it. So that is a pretty cool new mechanic from Ikoria there. And then we also have, whenever this creature mutates, search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So pretty cool to get some lands out there, some mana. Then we have a blue common instant, the Hampering Snare. So creatures your opponents control get -2, -0 until the end of turn, and it also has cycling for 2. Pretty cool for a cycle deck. Then we have a black common instant. We have the Suffocating Fumes. Creatures your opponents control get -1, -1 until the end of turn. And it also has cycling for 2, of course. Great for cycling decks. Then we have a white common enchantment aura, the Pacifism. Enchanted creatures can't attack or block. So it's pretty cool to kind of just make somebody do nothing for a while. And then we have, an alternate art for the uncommon, the Huntmaster Liger. So it's a white cat that has mutate. Whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X until the end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Pretty cool. If you get that mutating a lot, you can really ramp up your creatures. Then we have another uncommon, multicolor, a white and blue human wizard, the Jubilant Skybonder. So it's a flying, and it has creatures you control with flying have spells your opponents cast that target this creature cost 2 more to cast, and it's a 2/2 flying. And then we have a crystal. We have this Survey Crystal that just adds either it's an artifact, uncommon for 3 cast mana drop, and then it has for tapping, it can add either a red, a white, or a black mana to your mana pool, and it has cycling for 2 as well. And then for the rare, we have the Mythos of Brokos. So it's a rare green sorcery. If blue and black was spent to cast this spell, search your library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. So pretty cool if you actually use blue and black there as well. And then we have a land, just a Dismal Backwater that gives you a blue or a black, and it comes into the battlefield tab, but you do gain 1 life when you do cast it. And then of course just a token card. So let's get into the second pack, or the 16th pack from the box. Let's get this opened here. Try not to bend any of the cards. There we go. Okay. So the first common is the Serrated Scorpion. A Scorpion, black common. When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So this is actually pretty cool card for multiplayer commander, I think. It would be pretty cool. It only costs 1 to cast, so already a pretty cool card there. Then we have the Sudden Spinnerets, a green common instant. Target creatures get +1/+3 until end of turn. Put a reach counter on it and untap it. So you do get a lot of value for this boost. You both get reach, which it keeps, and you also get to untap it, plus it gets +1/+3. Then we have a blue common creature, a elemental cat, the Frost Lynx. So when Frost Lynx enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. So you can tap your opponent's creatures with this as soon as this gets into the battlefield. And it's a 2/2 creature. Then we have a red common creature as well, a human wizard, the Dranith Stinger. So whenever you cycle another card, so again, good for a cycling deck, Dranith Stinger deals 1 damage to each opponent. Again, pretty cool for multiplayer. Cycling 1, so it only costs 1 to cycle this card, which is also pretty cool. Then we have the Checkpoint Officer, a white common human soldier, and it has the ability for 1 and a white and tapping it to tap target creature. So you can tap out other creatures. Great. Then we have the Boot Nipper, a black common beast creature. The Boot Nipper enters the battlefield with your choice of a death touch counter or a lifelink counter on it. So that is also pretty nice when you think about it. Pretty cool for some counter decks, these Ikoria cards. Then we have the Snare Tactician, a white human soldier. Whenever you cycle a card, tap target creature an opponent controls. So again, pretty cool for a cycling deck. And it's a 2/3 creature. Then we have Survivor's Bond, a common green sorcery. Choose one or both. Return target human creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and or return target non-human creature from your graveyard to your hand. So you are able to actually get 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand with this sorcery, as long as it's a human and a non-human creature. Pretty cool. Then we have one of the funny ones here, which is not really an artifact, but not really any color either. It's the Farfinder. It's a creature, it's a fox for a colorless 3-drop. It's a 1/1 with vigilance. When Farfinder enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So again, pretty cool to get some quick mana. And then we are going into the uncommons. Again, we have the Jubilant Skybonder, a white and blue human wizard with flying, a 2/2. And then we have a red uncommon. We have a dinosaur, the Momentum Rumbler. It's a 3/3 creature. Whenever Momentum Rumbler attacks, if it doesn't have first strike, put a first strike counter on it. Cool. Whenever Momentum Rumbler attacks, if it has first strike, it gains double strike until the end of turn. So pretty cool effect there. You can get gain the first strike and then get some double strike in the second attack. And then we have the Bastion of Remembrance, a black uncommon enchantment. When Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So again, pretty cool for some multiplayer commander, I think. There. Oh, and then we have Yidaro, Wandering Monster, a huge turtle. Or what is it? I'm not really sure if it's a turtle. It's a dinosaur turtle anyway. But it's a it's a rare red creature, legendary creature, a dinosaur turtle. That's an 8/8. And it has trample and haste. And then it has cycling for 1 and a red. And when you cycle Yidaro, Wandering Monster, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you've cycled a card named Yidaro, Wandering Monster 4 times this game, put it into the battlefield from your graveyard instead. So if you cycle this card more than 4 times, you can put it directly into the battlefield from your graveyard instead of into your hand. That is pretty cool. And then we have an island, beautiful island. And then we do have a foil, the uncommon Duskfang Mentor, a human black cleric, and as you can see here, it is a foil. a creature, a 1/3, when Duskfang Mentor enters the battlefield, put a lifelink counter on target non-human creature you control. Oh, cool. And then for 1 and a black and tap, you can put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with lifelink. So if you do make a lifelink deck with those abilities, this can actually boost a lot of your creatures very, very fast, because it can keep going. You don't have to sacrifice it or exile it or anything. So pretty nice, pretty great. And it's just a human soldier token. All right, well, this was the contents of the 15th and 16th pack from the Ikoria booster box. A pretty good pack we got there. We got an extra foil and some pretty good rares. But that's all for now. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you do have any comments for me, please leave a comment at the video. And if you do want notifications on upcoming streams, either it be Magic the Gathering, where I'm going to do also some Danish guides, I think, in the future, or just pack openings, or the other part of my channel is where I do stream PlayStation 4 games, so look out for that as well. But until next time, stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.